What's happened here? That's not a nice sight to come back to. First thing on the morning. Looks like somebody's shed's been burnt down. That's bad news. What an absolute shame that is. The guy whose shed it is going to be absolutely distraught. It must have been well and truly ablaze. This guy's plot's here, mine is there. So you can imagine what I was thinking when I pulled onto site and saw the two fire engines. Such a shame. I don't understand why someone would do that. Anyway, let's get back to the plot. Right down in the distance there, it's the fire service trying to leave after putting out the shed fire. Problem is, it's really tight, so they're really struggling to get out, as they did to get in. We'll have to have a word with the committee about access. Well, after that distraction, it's down to getting on to tasks for today. I'm going to try and rid this bed of the onions and get them storing in the shed. So I'm going to crack on with that now. As I say, I'm really pleased with these. All around that size. So fingers crossed the store well. We've got plenty right through the summer. So I've got half of them out now. And the reason I was taking them out at this point was I was worried that we might get some of the onion white rot at the bottom. But these are absolutely clean as anything. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to leave them in there for another week or so. But the bed behind, which is, you can see there, that's where a lot of the red onions were. And they've seriously bolted. So I'm going to look to get those out as well. But I'm going to get these stored. As I say, happy with them. Get these stored away and we'll crack on sowing some beetroot. Right, so I'm here on the back plot. I'm going to just put a few rows of bolt hardy beetroot in, because I've already harvested some and tasty it was too. So I want to start getting some more in now. I've still got some over at the front part of the allotment, but I don't want to run short. So all I've simply done is I've got myself a stick and I just make myself a nice rill there, and then simply drop. Try and keep them spaced apart. Not too much. I have in the past broadcasted these, and even though they were close together, they still came and they still grew well and tasted nice. But the reason I prefer to do them in rows is just purely for weeding sake. You can see a nice straight line. There we go. And then just simply cover them over. Remember to put the label in so you know where your row is. I'll do a couple more of those and then we'll move on. So here we are on the front of the plot, and it's one of my tomato beds. As you can see, I've got 6 tomatoes there, I've got 6 here and 2 on either end. Well, that leaves a void in the middle, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sow some of these dwarf French beans in there. I've simply used my little dibber and made some holes, and you can sow these outdoors right up until sort of mid-July. So I'm going to stick these in, see what we get back. Oops. One more. There we go, and I'll just simply cover those over and give them a good water. Right guys, I'm going to take you in to have a look at the chilies. 2 seconds. Oh gosh, my knees. I'm getting old. Right, so we are in the greenhouse, and I just thought I'd bring you in to show you where we are with the peppers and chilies. As you can see, they're quite decent sizes, but when I turn them upside down and show you that we've still got plenty of soil in there for the roots to grow into. So I'm not too rushed, I'm not too fussed. I'll leave them in there until they fill that pot, and then we're going to go on to the next size up. But I think they're all pretty much the same. This one is a little bit further on, as you can see. So maybe in a week that'll get potted on. But I'm in no rush. You know, you just have to go at the pace that the plant goes at. So I've got all the pots ready for them over in my potting shed. So, and I've got all the compost as well ready and waiting. So there's no rush. I'll just wait and let them do their own thing. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated. It looks like it's going to be a fair old day today. So I'm going to finish off what I'm doing and get myself off home and ready to meet my new grandson, Sonny. So from me, take care and happy growing.